What's up, dudes and dudettes, all you awesome people? Heathen here, and welcome to my movie review. I'm reviewing the movie Rampage, based upon the 1986 classic arcade game, where you take control of one of 3 mega monsters. I mean, they're gigantic mega monsters. You got George, giant ape. I mean, like King Kong sized gorilla he is. Then you have Lizzie, which is a gigantic Godzilla type lizard or alligator, big, like a knockoff of Godzilla, basically. And then you have Ralph, the giant werewolf. And the whole idea of this game was you would take control of one of these 3 gigantic mega monsters, and you would destroy a city, smashing it all to pieces. And each round we completed, each city was completely destroyed, and you had to take out some armed forces trying to attack you all the time. There's a lot going on in this game. It was just a classic arcade game, it was. But we're not here to talk about the arcade game. We're here to talk about the movie adaptation of it. That's right, another video game movie. What could possibly go wrong? Video game movies are always amazing, right? As always, my reviews are going to be relatively spoiler-free. Oh yeah! Right, that's enough of that. My reviews are always going to be relatively spoiler-free. If at some point in the future I believe enough people want to see a spoiler section, then I will probably start including a separate video after the main video, which will give you more of a run through of the movie and go into some spoilers and details and characters in there. This is just so that I can give you my ratings of this movie and give you my opinion, what I thought about it, whether I think you should spend your money to go see it, or whether wait till it comes out on DVD, or whether you should avoid it, or you should get down there now and watch it. This is my review. So it's loosely based upon the classic arcade game, and from what I can recall of the classic arcade game, you used to play it as one of these 3 mega monsters, and you would just destroy cities, jump up and down on buildings, smash them to the ground, be attacked by military forces which you had to destroy and eat. I remember you had to smash some windows in some buildings, and you get to get bonus items. That, of all the video game franchises to choose to make a movie from, this one seems really bizarre to me, but I thought, hey, it's a video game. I love video games. The Rock's in it. I love Dwayne Johnson. He does some amazing movies. And it's a video game movie. Regardless of what they come out like, I have to go and see video game movies because I'm hoping for the good. I'm hoping for one day have a good video game movie. And I was thinking, how would you do this adaptation? Because it'd have to be like a mega action movie, just a city being destroyed for like an hour long or an hour and a half. 2 hours, however long the movie was going to roll for. I thought I'd go see how they adapted it, see what it comes out like. It was directed by Brad Payton, starring Dwayne Johnson, Naomi Harris, Malin Ackerman, Joe Manganiello, I haven't pronounced that correctly, Jake Lacey, Marley Shelton, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka Negan from Walking Dead. So, initial thoughts, this is a good action movie. It's a good action movie with a few funny moments in it. And it's a mega monster movie. That's what it is. The CGI was good. There was nothing spectacular with the CGI. It was just good the whole way through. There's no major twists or plots. It's just a mega monster movie. Once you've seen a mega monster movie, you've seen them all really. You understand what's happening. Mega monster tries to destroy, people try to save. That's how these films go. I do prefer it over a lot of other mega monster movies. I prefer it over the American version of Godzilla, for example. It's definitely a lot better, and it's definitely a lot better than the mega monster movies like Sharknado, these type of movies. The story flowed well, and the action was prominent throughout the whole movie. It wasn't action-packed until the very end of the movie, but it flowed well, story seemed okay. A lot of it was unbelievable. I mean, it's a mega monster movie. What do you expect? Characters in the movie, you had Agent Russell. The character that stood out for me was, I mean, apart from Dwayne's character, which Dwayne seems to always play the same character in every movie he's in. And the character he played in this, once again, was a good character. I really enjoyed the character, and Dwayne acted him out well. The way he does all of his characters in all his movies seemed to me, again, he seems to play the same character. I would like to have seen him step into a different role, actually, so I can actually see a different acting style. But The Rock's charisma sort of comes through and plays the role well. The characters seem well. You had another character played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, aka Negan from The Walking Dead, and he played a character called Agent Russell. And his character, ignore the accent, but he played a government agent, and he was like a Texan government agent, and very much played like a cowboy government agent. But it actually made me want to see more of his character, especially played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I would like to have seen like a whole brand new TV series based upon this character, not necessarily within this franchise, Rampage, just that character, like a cop series. I think that would be quite interesting to see. But get off topic. Other characters that stood out for me, George the Gorilla. Completely CGI character, but he seems to have a really good connection with The Rock, which was really bizarre to see this connection between a CGI character and a person that was really good acting there, really done well, and good characters. And he seemed to have a bit of comedy moments in it as well, George the Gorilla. I think his comedy, and in general the comedy of this movie, is generally aimed at a younger audience, based upon a few crude gestures and a few jokes used for comedy effect from George the Gorilla. You'll see what I mean when you see it. No one else really stood out for me, no other characters. Naomi Harris, she acted the part well, there was no faults there, but the character, for me, felt like that character was almost written into the movie and put there just so they can avoid plot holes. I mean, why you want to avoid plot holes in a Mega Monster movie, I don't know, there's always going to be plot holes. But it seems to me like she was put there just so she could be the character explaining to The Rock's character what was happening, so he would understand things going, and also to the audience to some extent, so we knew what was happening, because she could be the person to kind of give us a little bit of inside information. But no, other than that, no other characters stood out for me. This was a good movie. Not amazing, but good. It's a Mega Monster movie. I don't know why. I think my expectations were slightly higher because it looked like an action-packed movie and The Rock was in it, and that's why I really liked it. But it's just a good movie. Like I say, I prefer it over a few other Mega Monster movies. Will it stand the test of time? I think it's one of the better monster movies, and I think it will always stay up there, but only time will tell with something like this. I wouldn't rush out to see it at the cinema, is my final verdict. I'd say I wouldn't rush out to see it at the cinema. I would wait till it comes out, maybe possibly purchase a DVD or watch it on Netflix when it comes out on Netflix. But overall rating, I'm going to rate this 4 out of 10. So it's not the best movie. I would be close to giving it a 5 if it was a bit more believable, but the plot wasn't really that believable. Mega Monster movie, we expect, but it is a good movie that I think is a good Sunday movie. If you're at home the weekend, it's a Sunday, you've got not much to do, you're not going out, you're a bit bored, it's a good movie to stick on and watch. It's a good action movie. It's a Mega Monster action movie, and the CGI was pretty good throughout it. It was pretty good seeing them destroy some buildings. Not much rampaging in Rampage. But 4 out of 10 has been my verdict. I am Heathen. This has been my movie review, spoiler-free movie review for Rampage. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did and you want to see more, why not hit that subscribe button and smash that bell icon to be notified each and every time I upload. But till next time, guys, take care.